Yesterday was Marianne Voss's 258th pro win.
Right.
We were looking for that stat, and of course, somebody corrected me on the internet, so I've got it.
258. So that, that's makes her the GOAT.
Oh, she is definitely
The GOAT of goats.
The GOAT.
Well, when I say good morning, everybody, I mean good morning. Welcome back to the Move podcast. This is a new game for me.
Early.
This is very early. This would have been, I guess, like a double day, and it is a double day, I guess, for some of us. But
for you,
boy, nice and early, 7:35 here in Aspen, Colorado. Ladies,
We've been up for a while.
We or I or you?
I think we all have.
I got up at 5:30. I got the race on, so it was obviously for the listener. This is you got two stages today. You got the really cool finish of the women's the Tour de France Femmes Avec Zwift, and then later today, finally, the men's Tour de France is over in Paris. But man, wake up, Lance. Let's do this. Mel, did we figure out how to say, is it, we're not even going to touch it, the Madame or Mademoiselle.
Oh no.
You know what?
Madame Hincappy.
We're going to see her tonight.
Paella tonight.
Yeah, at Paella party for the entire team. Anybody in Aspen is just kidding. Miss Hincappy, tell us what we did on stage 2.
Stage 2. Brest to Quimper.
Okay.
Brest to Quimper.
Talk to me.
I think we got the first one.
She's quickly eclipsing Alain. I don't know. Alain better up his game, you know. Mavi Garcia, what a story, right? There's so much to tell here. She's had all kinds of bad luck the last couple of years. She's the oldest rider in the race.
41 years old.
41 years old. And took control of the race.
Well, and I mean, after yesterday, it was good to see her. Thank you.
I got you.
After yesterday's losing 5 minutes, to come back with that today was really special.
But, I mean, that probably helped her too, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
at least get the gap.
If she's on level time, but hey, she got
the gap, and then she had the motor.
We can talk about that.
We can talk about it. Yeah.
But heck of a race, really exciting. And I mean, we're not going to be here without Zwift, right?
No, we're not.
Big love to Zwift. Also backing our show, but the title sponsor of the Tour de France Femmes Avec Zwift.
Strong move.
Oh, the Watch the Femme. I got my cap here, Lance. One day you're going to have to wear it.
Okay.
All right, perfect. Here we go.
Seems to have been a real...
but your hair looks so good.
I don't know. Hold on a second. Let me see. Woof, so bad.
Let's see. I know I like it. Yeah, you look great.
That's better.
Actually, no, that does look really good. Yeah.
Okay.
Watch the Femme. Yeah. Right. So, Lance, you actually let me hold this today, and Lance usually likes to keep away any heavy, sharp objects or anything that makes me more noisy than I already am.
Listen to this.
But Zwift rolled out their cog and click setup. So no cassette changes, no bike drama. You can literally use any bike you got. Even that clunky one that may be collecting dust in your garage.
That's right.
And it's still like you're riding a top shelf smart trainer. Zwift ready trainers work with all the big names. Wahoo, which is my personal favorite. Garmin, Jet Black, Elite, Decathlon, come fully equipped. Just plug in, clip and go. I mean, even I can do it, they say. But like I said, I have people for that. But prices start at just $299, which means more people riding bikes, which we love, more fitness, and more fun. And fun fact, your outdoor rides now count towards your Zwift fitness score. You just link your bike computer to the Zwift companion app, and you're golden. And I will just say, I have not checked Mari's score. It's probably higher, but I am ahead of you and George in my Zwift fitness score.
Yeah. Good job.
Thanks.
That's not saying very much to be ahead of me. I haven't ridden that much this summer. I don't know. As I get older, I am older than Mavi Garcia, but it's just harder to, I don't know.
It gets more difficult.
It gets more difficult, but I love it when, you always got to love it when the oldest rider in any race wins. Like it's the men's tour this year. Geraint Thomas is the oldest rider in the race, former winner of the race. I mean, it would have been amazing if he'd have won a stage. So good for her. I got a text right before we started here from my buddy Scott Sussman. He said, and I'm with him. Like, there are many days, the men's side of the sport has become so fast and so serious and almost robotic some days. Scott Sussman says the women's race is a lot more entertaining than the men's race. I mean, there were times in the last 90 minutes of the race, I mean, there were 10, 12 groups. There were people, it looked like ants on the road.
They were everywhere. And it was, I think one of the other interesting parts is the style of roads out there too.
Yep.
We were talking about it while we were watching how narrow the roads are and just twisting and turning, and how that's like the perfect roads for cyclists to be out there, except that you were saying how a men's race, the men's tour would never be able to go on those.
I think some of the, and this was a question we had as we were watching, would they run the men's race? You saw there with 7-8K to go over that, the chicane over that small bridge, this probably a 400-year-old bridge. Would they put the men's, probably not.
I know I asked you that because I said some of my favorite races were like Ghent-Wevelgem or Flanders, because those courses
they would,
are like the safest races I ever did racing World Tour, because the roads were bigger and I don't know, but it looked technical out there. It
strings out the peloton. It does make it harder. They have to go one by, single file through that stuff. And as we saw, like, it was just
makes for a high quality, exciting racing. Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah.
But let's just celebrate Mavi again. We were pretty traumatized a couple years ago with her crash. She was in GC contention at the Tour de France Femmes Avec Zwift. She is a 5-time Spanish national champion. Wow. She started later in life. She was a professional duathlete, actually. And then she became a pro racer.
Was that like the ski and the shoot thing?
What is duathlon?
No, duathlon is a winter sport.
Biathlon is a winter.
Oh, no, I think duathlon is like running and riding.
My bad.
Somebody's going to correct us.
Like I said, it's early.
But
okay, so bike run.
Bike run.
Oh, wow.
And she has had a really hard comeback, and we know she has the skills. And this year, her highest result was 5th at Strade Bianche. So we know she can go uphill.
Yeah.
And I think she's loved by the peloton. I think she's quite nice.
Very popular.
Yeah. That's probably because,
And her team, you saw the team coming across, and obviously the last couple of years she's had with the crashes, and that doesn't just affect her, that affects the team. And you saw, like, when the team got across the line as well, boy, it was like a dog pile, man. They were so happy for her.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like winning a stage at the Tour, that just salvaged the whole entire race. I mean, after her going down yesterday and losing 5 minutes, it kind of said that the GC for her is over. And then being able to get that result, I mean, the whole team had to be just thrilled.
Had a little help. You touched on this, Mari. There was one time, which, you know what? I never have a problem with that. If you have the guts to make a move like that with 10, 12K to go, and by golly, there's a TV moto right there.
Oh, boy.
You got to use whatever you can.
You better get on the
if
wheel.
If she didn't, it's a problem.
And if they want to stay there and take feedback, you give them feedback. Like, hey, they were there. And
not her problem.
I was in full support of that.
Yeah. I don't know. All of us were.
Yeah. I was kind of joking. I was like, and I'm not joking. Like, move a little left. The wind's from the left. Like, I just coach these people. If you're going to stay there, I'm going to get on the wheel.
I usually smile, and I would, act like I'm working really hard and I'm trying. But, maybe Quinn Simmons has an opinion on that. I don't know. We'll see.
Quinn Simmons would have loved a motor pace like that. But nonetheless, I mean, she's still the penultimate kicker she got over. And it was uphill to the finish. And there was this moment, I mean, if you believe the GPS in the race, got down to 2 seconds. They were kind of jockeying from behind. That's the moment where it's hard because you look back and you see the peloton coming, or what was left of the peloton, and you're like, I'm done. You don't necessarily know that they're playing games and jockeying and setting up, but she
went for it.
She went.
But to see Kopecky come back from having been dropped on the kicker before
and
then go to the front, she had to have a huge amount of confidence in Wiebes that she could pull it off, because she went to the front and was just driving it.
But I mean, it was she's shocking. Off. I mean,
she was dropped.
We didn't know if there was some sort of mechanical or something, because she was dropped, came back. But then if you look at the finish, I mean, she came in a minute 40 down in a very short climb.
Well, she sat, I mean, after she did her like lead out, she sat up like once she.
But that's, I mean, a lot of, a minute 39.
Still, yeah.
But this is where, I mean, Mari and I have been discussing what was being sprinter stages or more of a classic finish.
Yep.
And second place today, though,
Yep.
Lorena Wiebes
Yeah.
on a pure sprinter.
Who's sitting there going, that one got away.
Yeah.
Literally and figuratively, right?
Absolutely. And we had a yellow jersey change.
Just I was, my friend, of course, my languages got tested today because Mavi Garcia's post-race interview was in Spanish. Gabrielito back here on the other side of this curtain from Costa Rica checked me up and said I did okay. She said this was, she couldn't believe that it was the truth. It's been a rough couple of years. But as we were watching the race, I was like, I could hear on the race announcer on site, I was like, did he just say there's a new yellow jersey? And sure enough, we have a change.
Your French was excellent this morning too.
I mean, Nouvelle Maillot Jaune. I mean, listen, let's don't give Lance too many props here.
Here, we got the right here on our screen.
So Le Court takes over Yell. This is interesting. Same time as Marianne Vos. It really just comes down to the first two stages, their finished places in those two stages, and they average those, even so outside of my simple French, the plain old math came in handy here as well. So she's basically barely ahead of Marianne Vos. But huge for her. I mean, look, get to wear yellow.
Yep, and
huge for the team.
Huge for the team. And she's four-time. She's an African champion, so I guarantee this is the first African rider that's wearing a yellow jersey in the women's Tour de France Femmes Avec Zwift. And in 2024, Kim wrote every single team asking for a contract.
Wait, when?
2024.
Wow.
That's crazy.
And AG Insurance Soudal ends up signing her.
Unbelievable.
And that year she won a stage at the Giro.
Yep.
And then this year she won Liège-Bastogne-Liège, which we saw was just this incredible win and a 4-up sprint. And looking at her performance yesterday, I mean, I think she's a huge threat into GC. Blaze and I were talking about on our ride yesterday. I'm curious how she'll do in the high mountains on the longer stages. But I think she's got a shot on the podium. I really do.
So it's cool if you're watching the race, because I know I was confused. You guys corrected me a couple years ago. I said, "What jersey?" So she's the national champion of Mauritius, which is this little island, I think, out in the Indian Ocean. I mean, it's a little like Eritrea. I'm like, whoa, where is this place? I mean, I do know where it is. But their flag is which therefore her national championship looks almost exactly like a world champions jersey. So if you're watching the race, you're going to see Lotte Kopecky in the rainbow stripes, and you're going to see Kim in the Mauritian champions jersey. They look so similar.
It is confusing, like from a distance. Yeah.
I mean, Mauritius is going off right now. They really are. I mean, that's like, you have a rider who was calling around looking for a contract 2 years ago and is now in the old jersey of the Tour de France Femmes Avec Zwift.
It's incredible.
It's amazing.
I did find out something. Yesterday was Marianne Vos's 258th pro win.
Right.
We were looking for that stat, and of course, somebody corrected me on the internet, so I've got it.
258. So that's makes her the GOAT.
Oh, she is definitely
The GOAT of goats.
The GOAT. We did have some fun breakaways at the start of the race. It started kind of, I don't know, it didn't seem, I think people were really nervous about the classified climbs and how it was going. But we did have some fun breakaways. And Aude was on Movie Star. She was in the break, and she is called like the last founder of Movie Star. So she was one of the first riders that Movie Star ever signed when they were first making the women's team. And also, she is the only French mom in the peloton. So she's just coming back from having a baby. And she made the break, and I love it. Yeah. She's a great teammate, has been a domestique on Movie Star for most of her career. I found that interesting.
And then a nice, which had some promise, that move from Nia Badoma and Pauline Prévost.
That was an interesting one.
It was interesting. And I think the commentators I think they got it right on Peacock that perhaps Neodoma thought that the time bonuses, the intermediate time bonuses, were still active. Mm-hmm. Now, we're all speculating when we say that, but of course there were 3 riders up the road at that point taking the intermediate time bonuses. But Pauline had her checked. Pauline, I'll just say it, this one, that's my rider to watch for this. She's been on record that she wants to win the Tour.
Mm-hmm. And she's obviously
and
fit.
She is all over it. And on the other hand, I mean, look, these are not high mountains. There's a lot of racing left to go. Demi, something is off here, and I'm a huge Demi fan.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting when you look down at who the possible GC riders are, and I keep coming back to Sarah Gigante for like possible podium, but we keep talking about how she doesn't ride well in the field and stuff, and could lose time in the crosswinds and such, but she's managing to stay up there and is only like 30 something seconds down right now in 19th spot.
But her teammate is in yellow.
Yes, her teammate is in yellow.
Well,
but I mean, they're riding great.
And I think though, we were also talking about this in our nice chill zone over there, but
chill chamber.
Whoops. But
other people have called it the chill zone, and every other, I'm like, excuse me, that's the chill chamber.
The chamber. Mm-hmm. Got it. But
by the way, I didn't make that name up.
Okay.
I borrowed that name. I stole that name.
Okay. Chill chamber.
Yeah, like the whole, yeah.
Am I missing a joke or?
No. Okay. I mean, it's a real story. I mean, I really stole it. That's not a joke.
Okay.
Stealing stuff is not a joke. No, my good buddy Chad Mountain, he had this apartment in LA, and he thought he was,
Chad.
It's called the chill. Yeah, so
I know Chad.
Where I'm going with this.
Yeah. But Demi and Garcia haven't had as many race days as they usually have, so possibly she can build into it. But a little back into Pauline's prep. I read yesterday she actually bought a house in Andorra just to work on her long climb. So she hasn't had a lot of race days, but being a world champion in every discipline in cycling, she knows how to train. Because I'm curious how she's going to do in the longer alpine climbs, because we know coming from a world champion mountain bike, cyclocross, road, it could be punchier. But she's like, I care about so much of this race. I bought a house and I've just been living in Andorra doing long climbs. I found that interesting.
Yeah,
well, no one's going to want to go to the line with her. That's for sure. I mean,
yeah. There's not many things in cycling that put the fear of God in me. If you watch a World Cup mountain bike race on the men's or women's side, those start at cyclocross same. Like if you don't have position or in the carousel there on the start line, I mean, it is full gas. I mean, even
if you do have position, you have to be able to go from the gun like that.
But God forbid you're 4 rows back. I mean, just good luck getting in the top 10. I mean, it's just a different dynamic. These are hour-long climbs. For me, I'm not worried about that. She just looks good.
Mm-hmm. I had a question. I know it's your favorite jersey.
What's happening?
The Queen of the Mountain jersey.
I'm liking it right now because I love somebody named Shabby.
Which do you want to do your joke or no?
No, she's riding not too shabby. I mean, it's not.
So
you really said it.
I was waiting for that. Sorry, but
Shabby's not looking too shabby.
She is not looking too shabby. At least shabby. I wanted to ask you this first of all. She was definitely in the breaks, going for the QOM points today. She remains in the jersey. Fun fact about her, in 2012, she raced in the Summer Olympics in the canoe slalom. Right? She was an Olympian canoeist, if that's how you say it. I find that interesting. But the question I had for you and Mari.
No, I know. I have questions about what is okay, keep going.
I don't know. I can look up more on canoe slalom for the next show. Okay. Somebody will tell me.
She's
on the
an
internet.
Olympian.
Olympian in canoe. Yep. But being on FDJ, Demi's teammate, why is she in the break going for the QOM? Is that wasting too much energy to help Demi later in the mountain stages? What would you guys think about that?
It is pretty interesting, actually, when you think about it, why she's doing it. But I think they probably wanted to have, work towards a jersey for the team.
Yeah, prioritizing.
Just to have something.
Podium time, TV time. There is merit in that. I'm going to hit pause on my criticism and / even hatred of the polka dot jersey for the Tour de France Femmes Avec Zwift. I'm gonna appreciate it in this race. I think that's right. I think it's a big deal for them to have a presence on the podium. Also, a lot of presence during the race on TV. But they know their riders. I mean, she knows, I suspect she knows she has a job come the high mountains, but time will tell.
Yeah.
Okay. I like it.
I mean, the one thing is the team that's really missing out right now is SD Works with nothing. I mean, they don't have a jersey. They haven't won a stage. I mean, for them to be riding like this is just so strange.
Could have had one today.
Could have had one today. But messed it up.
Yeah. Well, so. Yeah. And might have one tomorrow. We're going to talk about tomorrow's stage, but yeah, it's look, cycling. I've been around the sport for, I don't know, 40 years or something, 35 years, long time. There's always drama, right? And so there was drama at SD Works last year. Demi left the team. There's other drama that we won't.
Spill the tea. Is that what you do? I don't know how to say it.
In the post-race show, no. I mean, it's life. Listen, life is messy.
It is.
Relationships and anyhow, Demi leaves, and it's almost. And
Rooster leaves, but
we see Lauda Kopecky is just not firing. But hey, Wiebes has another shot tomorrow. Probably a stage for her. We'll talk about that in just a second. Also today, brought to you by Honey Stinger. Love Honey Stinger. In fact, I was just over there in Steamboat the other day, where they're based. They've built just an incredible business. I remember originally being their partner and having grown up racing in Europe and eating just store-bought, this is a true story, store-bought stroopwafels. I'd send the Soigneurs down, like, hey, just go down and buy me a bunch of cartons of these stroopwafels. They probably had like gasoline in them, right? and met the folks at Honey Stinger, and I said, guys, let's make a stroopwafel. Let's be the first ones to make an energy stroopwafel. And we did, right? The very first Honey Stinger waffle was a huge hit. And then, of course, we've made all different flavors since then, including, and this is just new in the last 6 months, just launched peanut butter, which is such a no-brainer. Peanut butter chocolate, peanut butter strawberry, changed the game. So whether you're out there grinding on the bike or doing a duathlon with Mavi Garcia back in the day, you're going to need energy.
Yeah.
Head on over to honeystinger.com/TheMove. Check out all their products, including my favorite, the waffle. Our listeners get 25% off your first order at honeystinger.com. And use the code TheMove, by the way. /TheMove and then use the code TheMove. Perfect.
Stage 3.
I feel like we
we forgot to introduce Megan Jadstrap yesterday as another American. So
we have 5
Megan
Americans.
Did you get checked up on that?
Nobody said anything, but I saw it.
It was my fault.
Bad.
Okay. All right.
100% my fault.
Yeah. She's doing well. So
she's a good sprinter. So tomorrow could be
a good day for her.
Yeah.
And we do have some questions for after we look at tomorrow. Let's look at tomorrow's stage. This is Wiebes has got to be looking at this, sort of thinking about today and looking for tomorrow, thinking, all right, I have to win a stage, obviously, and this is a good one. 162. This is the longer side, 100 miles. One
category is climb.
Yeah, not this one they can keep together.
Yeah.
I don't know how about the run-in is. Sometimes
it's called chaotic. They've used this a couple times at the identical 5K finish. And some of the winners that we can say have won this: 2016, Mark Cavendish; 2020, Caleb Ewan. So, but according to their reports and what I've read, is it's quite chaotic.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you look, it is chaotic. I mean, there's 3 corners in the last kilometer. So, but by the way, I mean, that suits Wiebes, so she'll be just fine. It is also not flat to the finish line. It is slightly uphill, which also, I mean, she's got enough power to.
Well, she did it today, uphill.
No, for sure. No, for sure. And this is nothing like today's uphill finish.
And they'll be super motivated. SD Works on that one.
Is it that? Yeah. I'm curious. We don't see. I mean, we will see breaks along the way, but obviously it's in their interest to bring everything back.
Yeah, I think tomorrow is honestly one of the only pure sprint stages that we have.
So they kind of don't have a choice.
I didn't look at the wind for tomorrow. And this host town is new for the tour. It has hosted the Tour d'Avenir before and the Tour de Bretagne. But other than that, it's a new host city for the tour. And yes, chaotic finish. Could be a little windy, but you know how those roads are pretty blocked through this Bretagne area. This will be our last day in this area before we go to Massif Central. But yes,
we know what that means.
Yes, chunky, hard roads. So tomorrow's a day for the sprinter. So I think every team will be highly motivated to keep it together. But it could cause a very stressful finish.
Very stressful.
The stakes are high.
Question here from Pascal from Montreal. That's perfect. Do the women's team? This is a good question. Do the women's teams utilize the same type of organized high altitude camps before the tour as the men's teams use before major targets?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think the specific riders choose how they want their altitude camps. I looked at how Pauline's camp was going. Demi, you'll bring in, I'm sure you did this, Lance, maybe some of your favorite lieutenant type riders that you train well together and like, and maybe /
punching bags? Yes.
And the locations change whether, Cassia came to Colorado, but that's where her in-laws are from. And then she'll go, Pauline was in Dora. Demi prefers.
Camp too,
yep.
I think.
Yeah.
But Demi's up Sierra Nevada. She
likes Sierra Nevada, and then she gets as high in the Swiss Alps as she can, but it doesn't quite get high enough in there, but she prefers that. And I noticed that, you pick your teammates that work, and then other teams. When I was on Astana, it was the whole team up in Livigno. And, before Worlds, all of us are staying in the same house.
Yeah, and you can train with other teams too. I mean, our time up on the Taida in Tenerife, the volcano up there, you would see, this is a long time ago. Now it's sort of the destination for altitude training. So there's probably a lot of teams there. But when we would show up, you'd kind of have one-offs there. Ivan Gatti was there.
What was the altitude?
Taida at the top, which the hotel is at the top. It's this really cool Spanish Parador hotel. It's about 7,500 feet. It's high.
Yeah.
But the key there is you can live high, train low.
I think
it's just a long climb home.
Yeah.
It's 40. There's 5 different ways to get back up, and all of them are 40-kilometer climbs. It just takes forever.
That's why I like Livigno. There was some flat you could do, but some riders are lone wolves.
Livigno is a town, right? You can walk. If you're on top of the Taida, there is a hotel. You can go for a walk in the lava, and that's it.
You're focused.
Maybe bored.
/ miserable. Let's do this thing here. Let me. Oh no, I'm sorry. George is something. I thought we got another. This is on the group chat here. I thought we got some other comment. Johan's a big loyal follower. So
good.
And Johan chimes in all the time.
What did he have to say?
He didn't. This is George saying I don't know what. All right. Anything else?
We're ready to rock and roll.
I do like the hat.
I love the hat.
We need more questions for tomorrow, though.
We need. That's true. Okay, so listen. More questions. Send us your questions. info@wedo.team. Pascal, you know what? You're in the yellow jersey so far because that was a good question. info@wedo.team. Whatever. It could be. You could ask about the tea, which these ladies are dying to talk about. Oh no, I am here to get you in trouble. You've caused plenty of trouble in your day.
I've never done anything wrong in my life.
And on that note, folks, all right, everybody, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see y'all tomorrow. See if Lorena Wiebes can get that stage win that she just narrowly missed today. And by the way, too, Mavi Garcia, oldest rider in the race, just to recap, awesome.
Oh. I'm being careful. I won't hit Mario with it.
Okay. All right, don't hit me. Mavi Garcia definitely gets the boomstick. She deserves the boomstick. I think anybody that rolls up in the Tour de France at 41 years old deserves a boomstick. Not
just
only
for
that,
being there.
Yeah, exactly. Not only that, exceptional stage win. So thanks for tuning in.
And
3, 2, 1.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.